Hello students, how are you? Are you alright? Have you taken breakfast? How is your attitude towards our class? Okay, then let's go to our class. Okay students, what's our lesson today? Yes, you are correct. Mother is correct. Anagha is correct. Attitude is altitude. Very good students. Nikhil, Harsha, you are very good. Now, I will show you one picture. Look at the picture. Who is this man? Do you know? Yes, Nick. Who is this man? Nick. How is Nick born? Yes, he is born as a torso. Then what is he doing here? He is making a speech. How is it possible for him? Yes, he tried and tried and tried. With conviction, with perseverance. Perseverance, he made it possible. Perseverance means he tried and tried and tried. With the perseverance, he made it possible. With great conviction. Conviction means he believed he could do. He could do. So he did. He could do it. So with the conviction, with the perseverance, he made it possible. Yes, it's good. Now, next picture. What is he doing here? He is playing golf. He is born as a torso. He is born as a torso. Then how is it possible? Yes, he strongly believed. That means with a conviction. He did it. I could do it. I could do it, he felt. Anukunnadu. He believed it strongly that he could do it. Cheyagalaну anukunnadu. So with a conviction, he made it possible. Now he is playing golf. He tried and tried and tried and he made it possible. That means with perseverance, he made it possible. Now, look at the next picture. What is he doing? Yes, he is surfing. What is correct? Anagha is correct. He is surfing. See? He is born as a torso, but then too he is surfing. He believed he could do it. That means with a conviction, he made it possible. With the perseverance. Perseverance means he tried and tried and tried. So with the perseverance, he made it possible. Yes, he is doing. He did it. Now, let's go to the lesson. So, what are today's words mean, students? Conviction. Conviction means strong belief. Perseverance means he tried and tried and tried and he made it possible. Now, let's go to the lesson. I realized why God had made us like this, to give hope to others. It was so inspirational to me that I decided to use my life to encourage other people and give them the courage that the article had given me. I decided to be thankful for what I do have, not get angry about what I don't. I looked at myself in the mirror and said, I know what the world is right, that I have no arms and legs, but they will never take away the beauty of my eyes. Beauty is a noun form. What's the adjective, students? Yes, beautiful. Beautiful is adjective. I wanted to concentrate. Concentrate, three forms, tell me. Concentrate, concentrated, concentrated. Noun form, concentration. I wanted to concentrate on something good that I had. Good into bad. Yes, you're correct. The challenges in our lives are there to strengthen our convictions. Strengthen. Strengthen, strengthened, strengthened. Noun form, strength. Strength is the noun form. Strengthen, strengthened, strengthened. Strength is the noun form. Adjective, strong. Yes, strong is adjective. The challenges in our lives are there to strengthen our convictions. They are not there to run us over, said Nick. In 1990, Nick won the Australian Young Citizen of the Year award for his bravery. Bravery noun form. Adjective? Brave. Yes, you are correct. And perseverance. One into last. And once I was in a car and a girl at traffic lights was looking at me interestingly. She could only see my head, so I decided to do a 360-degree spin in the car seat to freak her out. Her face was like, wow, what's going on? She sped off really quickly. Quickly into slowly. Nick began traveling the world, and in 28 he went to Hawaii. Began, three forms, tell me. Begin, began, begun. Yes, Mahati is correct. He went to Hawaii and met surfing master Bethany Hamilton, who had her arm bitten off by a shark when she was 12. Bite, bit, bitten. Tell me. Bite, bit, bitten. She was amazing, said Nick. She taught me how to surf, and I was terrified at first. Taught, three forms. Teach, taught, taught. But once I got up there, it felt absolutely fantastic, and I caught some waves pretty well. Nick quickly learned how to do the 360-degree spins on his board, a feat that got him on the cover of Surfer magazine within 48 hours. No one has ever done that in the history of surfing, he said. But I have a very low center of gravity, so I have got pretty good balance. Yes, students, now we come to the topic. Nick read a newspaper article. Then he got motivation. He got inspiration. Then he decided God has made him like this. How? As a torso. Why? To give hope to others, to give courage to others, to inspire others. He felt. So he decided to be thankful to God for what he did have, but not to be thankless for what he didn't have. So he decided to be thankful to God for what he did have. What he have? Yes, he has two beautiful eyes. He felt God has gave him two beautiful eyes. World is right, he felt. What's right? He has no arms. He has no legs. Is born as a torso. World is right. But he felt he has two beautiful eyes. Nobody will take these eyes away. Nobody will take the beauty of these eyes away, he felt. For this, he decided to be thankful to God. He wanted to concentrate on these two eyes, on what he did have. He has head. He is born as a torso. So he is, what can we say? He is physically challenged. Torso means physically challenged. So life has become a challenge for him. To live his life is a challenge for him. But with a conviction. That means with strong belief, with perseverance, means it with trying and trying and trying. What could he do? ఏం చేయగలిగాడు? He didn't allow these challenges to run over him. He didn't allow these minus points. He didn't allow these challenges to run over him. He overcame his disability. He overcame his disability and he achieved many things. How was it possible for him? With a conviction, means strong belief in life. With a perseverance, means with trying and trying and trying, he made it possible. Do you know one thing, students? One day, he was going in a car. He was at the traffic lights. There was a girl standing. He was in his driving seat. He was in his driving seat. Girl was there standing. Girl was looking at him interestingly. Then Nick got an idea. He wanted to shock her. He wanted to freak her out. Immediately he made like a top 360 degrees spin on his feet. What did he do? ఏం చేశాడు? He made a 360 degree spin on his seat. Immediately the girl was shocked, freaked, ran away. What did she do? Run away quickly. Then, in 2008, he went to Hawaii. There, he met a woman. Which woman? Bethany Hamilton. Who was she? Evravida. She was a surfing master. She too was physically challenged. She had no arm. One arm was cut off. Why? How? A shark had bitten off. A shark had bitten off. Nick asked her to teach him to surf. What did he ask? He asked her. He requested her to teach him to surf. Bethany Hamilton and Nick are on the same page, on the same train. Means both are physically challenged. Kada? Yes. Firstly, he was terrified of surfing. He was terrified of surfing. Slowly got used to it. Then it appeared as fantastic. Within hours, he learned how to make a 300-degree spin on his board. He did it in 48 hours. How many hours? In 48 hours, he learned to make a spin on the surfing board in 48 hours in a record time. That got him onto the cover of Surfing magazine. This feat got him onto the cover of Surfing magazine. Yes. How was it possible? Do you know one thing? Nick has a small body. What of his center of gravity? Center of gravity means his weight works at a low point. We are tall, no? So for us, center of gravity is very high. But Nick has a small body. So his center of gravity is very low. That's why he could make surfing possible. So now he made these things possible for him. These things were made possible because of his conviction. Which quality? Conviction. What's another quality of him? perseverance. Perseverance. Tried and tried and tried. No, these are positive qualities. Now his attitude towards life is in the positive. Yes. So his attitude towards his life took him to an altitude. That's the thing. So attitude is an altitude. His attitude towards life took him to an altitude, to a high place. So attitude is an altitude. Now come to glossary. Conviction means strong belief. Perseverance means the quality of continuing to try to achieve a particular aim despite difficulties. Now come to opposites. Encourage into discourage. One into lost. Thankful into thankless. Now come to the grammar point. There is one sentence. The woman who taught him surfing had been bitten off by a shark. Yes, here the woman, what's the main class, students? The woman had been bitten off by a shark. That's the main class. What's the subordinate class? Who taught him surfing? That's the subordinate class. అది లేకపోయినా కూడా main sentence ఉన్నా కూడా it will have good meaning. What's the main class? The woman had been bitten by a shark. That's the main class. What's the subordinate class? Who taught him surfing? This subordinate clause is acting as an adjective. So it's also called adjective clause. Here you see, students, the woman. Which woman? A woman. There are many women, kada. Then which woman? What we are talking about? Which woman we are talking about? A woman గురించి మాట్లాడుతున్నా. The woman who taught him surfing. That particular woman is here. So we are defining that woman. So and so woman, and we are defining her. That's how we call it defining relative class. So what's the here? What's subordinate class? Who taught him surfing? That's the subordinate class. What's the main class? The woman had been bitten by a shark. So this relative class is also called defining relative class. Who taught him surfing? And a phrase is defining the woman, is qualifying the woman. So it is also called defining relative clause. Yes.